Hi everybody, this is going to be a collective reading for anybody new. My name is Gabriella. We're going to set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. So I felt guided to get into this. I was hearing story time, so maybe something coming through about the journey that we've been on, but I was getting that phrasing pretty strongly. So I guess we're going to be telling a story here. I'm hearing it's interesting the way that spirit works. It's interesting the way that spirit works. So we are being guided along a journey. I'm hearing ASMR. Others may be aware of this contract that we're fulfilling. On this journey, we are focusing on the gifts, discovering the gifts through collecting information around us. Moving into a place where we're mastering our emotions, our intuition, moving into a journey where we're finding justice in the dynamics that we're joining, in our engagements that we manifest. Working to manifest both the dynamics that we want to be working in, balance and reciprocity, working to find the balance. I'm getting like we're on a bit of a seesaw and we're finding out where our feet will be above the ground. The balancing act of moderation, of temperance, and of this new beginning that we're embarking upon. Moving into the new direction. I'm hearing alchemizing the past as well. As we look within, soul searching, getting to a place where we're reaching enlightenment through our work that we do as we look within, as we step into our power, find our motivations, and discover what our security, what our safety, what our ultimate happiness is going to be. The surprise that we experience by entering a place where we call things out. I'm hearing and have them called out for us. I'm hearing the journey ahead. So as to be mindful to take on what we want to be taking on, and don't take on what we don't want to take on. Setting boundaries with the things that we feel will be too overwhelming for us, the things that we don't feel like are in alignment. So we can find a place where we find peace, where we find balance, where we become united with our yin and our yang. It's like this balance that we find within ourselves of both masculine and feminine energy, which every individual has both of these aspects to come into harmony. After there being chaos, I'm hearing abound. As we march through the transformation, readily accepting the assistance available to us by getting connected with our guides, with our spiritual team, understanding the movement of the Wheel of Fortune, learning about karma. I'm hearing the grips of karma. And moving into a place of peace as we learn. I'm hearing the symbiosis space with ourselves, with our soul, and with karma. I'm hearing the karmic wheel. Learning where we want to go, where we don't want to go. Energies we want to invite into our lives, and energies that we're guided to set boundaries with. To recognize, to acknowledge, to make decisions regarding. Exercising patience, heeding our intuition, and manifesting the karma that we want to see placed down in our physical environment. Learning this lesson as we signed up to, I'm hearing, receive the wisdom of, the clarity that comes by completing this. I'm hearing contract. Because we've now learned how to end things that do not bring us into a vibration that is elevating. Things that bring confusion with them. We have now learned how to end these cycles. I'm hearing how to see through them. This is the wisdom of the High Priestess. Understanding the contracts that come down for us, the assistance that we find when we look within. Understanding why there had been delays in the past with us stepping into our power when we go within and get connected with our guides. Stepping into our power then when we get to a space where we can meditate, where we can get connected. Allowing our gifts to shine forth. Finding our 10 of Pentacles through understanding the way that the Wheel of Fortune works, the way that karma works. I'm hearing universal law. Getting into a place where we master our emotions, where we learn how to be calm, even in the face of surprises and destruction, and moving away from that chaos. We find a place of balance by calling things out, by setting boundaries, by communicating what we need to with the Knight of Wands energy, maturing through that space so we can move into collaborations that work for us. And when we're in a place where our interactions feel overwhelming, to be able to see that and call it out, to manifest the opportunities and the offers that we want to see coming in for us, and learning how to heed our intuition, how to listen to the messages that come through, also how to sort them as well. I'm hearing by means of priority. I'm hearing categorization, and I'm seeing us working to be in our Queen of Wands energy, where we set boundaries, where we communicate clearly, and watching the balance then that manifests for us, especially with balancing our yin and our yang, and that this is a big lesson that we move through. And I'm seeing us finding temperance with getting into a place of harmony, the clarity that comes with starting the new projects, the new endeavors that we feel we're being guided into, by ending previous cycles that we knew we were meant to complete and to end. And this is the wisdom of the High Priestess. I'm hearing the soul's journey. There is alleviation that comes with us stepping into our power, knowing our place and what we can do. I'm getting knowing our limitations as well. I'm hearing knowing ourselves. I'm hearing self-development. This was a lesson for us. I'm getting taking the pressure off. Beginning our pursuit of happiness. I'm hearing to discover what we seek most in the world. I'm looking at counterpart energy now. Along our pursuit of happiness, we may be seeking out an energy to join us along the venture. Because we've learned how to leave energies before that were out of balance. And this is how we choose the directional path that we want to pursue as we end cycles that we know we must end. And as we come to a place where we're transcending the previous cycle. Finding the right steps along our journeyed path. Having victory with the new beginning, victory with ending the cycles that we needed to end, and now we move into the Ten of Cups. This is going to be a very big, happy space for us to move into now, because we've learned how to alchemize things. We've learned how to step into our power, how to make things happen that we want to make happen, and how to move into a place where we feel capable of completing the things that we need to complete. And I'm seeing us now moving out of chaos and into a dynamic that we're going to feel very happy about being a part of. I'm seeing us gathering information about this dynamic. There's a lot of information that I think we're balancing at this point. I'm hearing discernment, but I'm getting that in order to figure out what we want to hold on to and what we want to release, by getting connected with our guides, by channeling, by meditating, we realize which interactions we want to be exchanging energy within and which we are being guided not to engage in. Understanding the emotions deeply within our subconscious by using our gifts and our fortitude. I'm hearing heeding life's lessons. By understanding our shadow. By behaving with compassion. Freeing ourselves of the worries that keep us up at night. By resting assured that everything is happening in divine timing. I'm hearing the guided plan. Allowing spirit to balance things out for us, especially in our dynamic with others, as long as we're setting boundaries. I'm hearing and doing our part. And we find all of this when we go within, when we listen to our intuition. And this is something that we work to do, something that we studied. I'm hearing learning the ins and outs. Of our wish fulfillment. Of what we want to see. I'm hearing walking alongside. I'm hearing moving along. I'm hearing the river bend. Deciding now to pursue our Ten of Pentacles. and having success now within our dynamics. I'm hearing working dynamics. And I'm seeing us being in a place where when we are presented with two different options, maybe more than one option, that we're seeing exactly where we're being led to go because of how in tune, because of how in touch we are. I'm hearing automatic response. I'm hearing automatic guidance with which ways that Spirit is being a guiding voice for us. There's a collaboration that we're entering that is guided. And we are moving into this, and this is going to offer us emotional fulfillment, emotional satisfaction, what we've been looking for. And we have victory with this because we've gotten in touch with our gifts, with our abilities. I'm hearing strengthening the voice. And we know how to work in dynamics. I'm hearing with integrity. I'm hearing without pause. Because the information that we have from our intuition flows freely. I'm hearing within the soul space. And we recognize that in leaving behind what no longer feels emotionally fulfilling to us, we also free ourselves from the mind entrapment that we put ourselves in by not making decisions. And we allow justice, I'm hearing, to flow through our actions and lead us to the destination that we're being guided to. And this was a transformation for us, maybe with pursuing the things that we felt guided to pursue and not letting fear hold us back from making these decisions. I'm hearing, and this is how we own our karma, the Wheel of Fortune, and complete the lessons that we know we're meant to complete. I'm hearing Saturn return. Now I'm hearing karmic return. I'm getting that we're recognizing that there's something new that we're meant to be pursuing that is part of a soul contract, and we're also recognizing the soul contracts that we've completed in the past. Manifesting new soul contracts to come to fruition. I'm hearing as we leave fear behind. I'm hearing at the wayside. It's like making decisions without letting fear overrun the way that we want to go, because we've cleared the heart chakra, because we've done the shadow work. Even though we've been hurt in the past, I'm hearing and felt that fully, so process that fully, okay? And now we can find harmony. Now we can find a soulmate. This is like by unifying our soul and being our own soulmate, then also being able to see that reflected in the dynamics in front of us. And we can only be as close with somebody as we are with ourselves. We can only go as deep with somebody as we have within ourselves. And I'm seeing us getting to a place of major purity within the heart space, within the chakra space. Moving out of chaos and into the healed space. Stepping into our power. I'm hearing project management. Maybe something that we were guided into. I'm hearing head department. I'm seeing two lions mirroring each other. And I'm seeing that in the past, we recognized that there were maybe unions that we had with others. This can be of a romantic, I'm hearing, gesture, okay? And I'm seeing us turning down things that did not feel fulfilling to us because we're now ready to face the decisions that we need to make, because we don't want to be stuck in the same karmic loop that we had been in before. heeding our intuition, moving with knowledge. I'm hearing with the right knowledge, being guided with which offers we want to take and which we don't, and being happy about the opportunities that come for us. I'm hearing seeing them as blessings and understanding that all of it is divinely guided. I'm getting that there's going to be an offer that's coming in for us that's something that we dreamed of. And we've made room for this by stepping into a place of empowerment. This can be with our jobs. I'm getting a North Node strongly. And I'm seeing us learning how to access what we feel like our North Node is. And then I'm hearing pursue the path. And leaving behind old jobs that we did not feel were in alignment. Stepping into a place where we feel happy about our home situation. Finding clarity in new dynamics. I'm hearing recognizing harmony when it comes knocking at your door. When it comes knocking at your door, there's an offer coming in for us for harmony because we have learned how to step into our power. And I'm getting that we're ready to now face decisions. Communication about assistance coming in for us. There's going to be a change with something. There also may be a monetary, I'm hearing supplement assistance coming in for us. An offer. I'm getting that we're also facing energies that may surprise us, that we're maybe not in alignment. Maybe we felt like they had been in the past, but I'm seeing us recognizing that as we get more in touch with our intuition. This can also be us with ourselves too, calling out our tendency to be jealous if that's something that we have a tendency, maybe selfish behavior, and I'm seeing us healing this. I'm hearing getting to the root cause. And I'm seeing that now we set boundaries with people that may have juggled us, maybe with our tendency to juggle if that's something that we do. Remember, energies can always be reversed, friends. Getting it to a place where we've learned how to set boundaries so we're not taking on too much. Getting to a place where we recognize this and also learning when to take a break. And this is how we stop manifesting chaos into our lives. And now we work for clarity, studying how to land our manifestations in our 3D. I'm hearing dream life. I'm hearing dream success. We've accomplished something very amazing, and we've also gotten in touch with where we feel like we're being guided as far as what we're meant to be doing. Calling out what we see when we channel, when we meditate, when we receive messages from our guides. I'm hearing when we get in touch, stepping into our power, accepting and making offers that we know are in alignment. I'm hearing and leaving the rest behind. I'm hearing moving away. I'm looking at us calling judgment on the things that we hold on to and also realizing what we need to release. I'm hearing let go. Finally making the decision that needs to be made, that we had felt resistant in the past to making. Allowing the things that we want to manifest land down for us. And I'm seeing that there's a new beginning that we're moving into, that we're now able to see. And there's clarity that comes for us. I'm hearing messages of clarity. I'm hearing clarifying news about a new beginning. I'm hearing about an offer as well. And I'm seeing that us getting in touch with our motivations, with our dreams, with where we're being led in a pure way was a test. I'm hearing of faith, of intuition, of enlightenment. I'm hearing the place that we've secured, the place that we've achieved. Capable of following our dreams, being guided by our intuition, being guided by our sensitivity, seeing that as a strength, especially with the projects that we're pursuing. And I'm seeing that this is also how we work to get out of a space that may have felt confusing in the past for us. Starting a new beginning, celebration with our guides, because we've learned how to remove ourselves from a poverty mindset by mastering our emotions, by reaching enlightenment, where we have moved to on the journey, understanding why there had been delays. I'm hearing by undressing our subconscious motivations, understanding why we experience disappointment because of attachments that we had in our physical environments, and having the strength to follow our intuition. I'm hearing the pure dream. Okay, friends, we are going to end it there. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for being here. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time. Bye, friends.